Minecraft Noobs Guide. So basically, a bunch of things happened that I am really, I don't know if I could say that I'm mad about, but I'm disappointed mostly. So yesterday I did try to improve my audio quality and install some drivers which made the made my game sound, my audio sound really good, but for the most part eh, it messed up my recording, so that I do not I was not my audio was perfectly fine, but I was not able to record any video from OBS, and it's a shame because I recorded two big episodes of us doing a bunch of stuff in the game, and yeah, I'm really sad that you guys aren't able to see it, which is a shame, but I guess we gotta move on. To start off this episode, I thought we'd take a look around, explore our world with shaders on, and man, this game is stunning when you have shaders on. Yeah. I hope you guys like this segment where I do a bunch of chatting and catching up with you guys early in the episode while we have a run around and get us all up to speed. This episode, my plan is to give you guys a small breakdown of what happened in the past two episodes, so that I can catch you guys up, and basically we'll be starting ourselves a farm to get ourselves a food source. As you guys can see, I have literally no food on me at the moment, and I would not wanna explore around too much just to get some meat. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. And we're back to the game. Wait, what happened? Why did my graphics turn off? A quick joke there. If you guys didn't know, I turned off the shaders so that my performance is perfect and we can give you guys the crisp look of the game. So yeah, things that happened. Right now I'm gonna be moving out, trying to find myself a food to sustain myself until I can get my farm sorted. I was thinking of starting some fruit farm, maybe some melons, which I did find a bunch of early on because our world spawn is in a forest biome. But until I get that, I'm gonna make sure I do not die of hunger, and I'm gonna farm some animals and make some food basically. And boom, we have some cooked pork chops, so I hope that's gonna sustain us for a decent while I get on to our first segment of the video. When we started out our world, and we basically decided to set up a home in this section when I last left off, and while I was digging around looking, I thought to myself, this place would look amazing as a cave. So yeah, and in the second episode I decided to transform our shelter into basically a cave slash mine. So I built a mine shaft down there, which I spent the entire episode of, which is quite a mistake, starting up from this high and going down, and I just kept on digging, just keep digging until I hit this ravine here, which was, I don't know if you guys can see it, but over there is a lava pit, and while I was trying to build my staircase across, I kind of fell off and lost all my stuff. And yeah, I decided to make this bridge just for safekeeping and go down until I hit Y12. And basically this is, if we check our coordinates, yep, this is Y12. As most of you guys know, one of the best mining sources, according to what I have seen from other YouTubers. This and 16, but I liked going a bit deeper. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, there seems to be a bunch of skeletons on to my left, a lava pit, and a water source. So I have no idea what I was doing. And yeah, we hit a decent sized hub here, which was quite good. And I decided to set up my mining operation here. So to start off, I just went deeper into the strip mine, mined as much as stuff I could find. I mostly found myself redstone and iron and coal. So yeah, and that's basically it. I just kept mining down for the essential resources as I need, because mining is something that I need to do and is the core part of the game, like Minecraft says. And yeah, and I wanted to make sure that I spend an extra amount of time detailing and terraforming this build, because one thing I did in creative mode a lot was just, you know, build a structure and spend less time detailing it. So yeah, I moved on from that into my second episode, where I spent detailing this into basically looking like an old abandoned mineshaft. And for the most part, I'm really happy with what we have done here, and it kind of gives it a vibe of a abandoned mineshaft with a bunch of overgrown hedges and, you know, fences and a cave entrance here, which I'm gonna swap out these bricks for mossy stone, so that you guys it looks kind of withered. But for the most part, I'm really happy with how the cave turned out to be. Yeah, that is basically a quick summary of the missing episodes. I guess I'm gonna call them that. Yeah, as I really don't want to dwell on it too long, because I did record a good chunk of stuff, and I am sad that it went off, but it is what it is. I should have basically checked early on, but for the most part I didn't. So you live and you learn. And as a newer YouTuber, like, I mean, I've done my recordings on PlayStation and console before with my Elgato, and doing it on PC is a whole nother level. So I hope this can basically come to me as a learning experience, and I can, like, learn from mistakes in the future and, you know, prevent it. Hopefully this episode comes out in the best quality. And yeah, so for the guys you watching here, thank you for, like, checking out my YouTube series so far, and I'm really excited to begin this Let's Play. Like, I have so much plans for the future. In the first couple of episodes, like, I'm gonna spend a little more time, you know, exploring around, finding out where things are, and yeah, rather than getting deeper into projects. Like, for example, I have a decent idea on how to operate my Minecraft stuff. Like, if I wanted to build a farm, how to do that, but I want to make sure I spend a little more time, you know, building out and, you know, exploring and learning. But eventually I will move on to, like, a really faster episode. In this episode, I'm gonna be spending, as I said in the opening sequence, I'm gonna be doing a farm, and I was searching for sweet berries, and lo and behold, I found the motherlode. One reason I'm gonna go for a berry farm rather than a you know, an animal farm is, one, I do not have the wheat required to deal with it at the current moment, and two, I think you know, vegetables as a, I mean, fruits as a renewable source of something that we can farm is much more better than animals, because I mean, I do love animals in the end. And yeah, I'd rather eat something, you know, less, I guess, cruel. But yeah, I'm really happy that I did find some sweet berries, because it, in my opinion, it looks much good as a decoration as well. So yeah, hopefully I do not get lost. It is getting quite dark, and I need to make my way back to my base, which I hope I did not lose, but I do hear the mobs all around me, and which is crazy. So yeah, I'll see you guys. And rise and shine. It's the morning, and yeah, for the most part, I'm thinking of moving on to the second project, which is the farm. For as I said before, and I keep getting sidetracked, I want to establish it over here for the most part in this section, so that it's a bit downward, and I can see it from the balcony section. Is that what I can call it? For that, I need myself a hole. So I'm gonna quickly make myself a hole, and boom, we have ourselves a hole. So I was thinking of setting up our berry farm over here, but yeah, I think that's a really great spot, and yeah, I want to give it some like a detailed look of it for the most part. Oops, well, like, so I was thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and an 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So this will yield us 16 fruits, and yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Maybe I can set up myself as a terrace kind of thing, and yeah, I think we'll be setting up our berry farm here. For that, one thing I do need to make sure I make before I head out is a bucket, so that I can create a water source whenever I need it. And for that, oops, I keep forgetting that I do pick out my iron and put in here, because at the moment I do not want to lose all my iron. And yeah, I'm gonna make that and put that back in here. Make sure I smelt up as much of the iron as I can. Yeah, berries, I always thought of these more as like, thorn bushes, and not that they actually gave out berries, because I would usually get entangled onto them, and I would just run away for the most part. Yeah, so that's the more you learn, I guess. One thing I did learn that from watching the YouTuber, as I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar, I've spoken about him a couple of times now. Waddles. Yeah, so, and we're back. I did a quick look at my recording, and apparently it's all fine, and I'm super happy about it. So yeah, so I was thinking of making this size of a berry farm is decent. It gives me 16 berries, so I can get a stack quite often, as I hope. Yeah. Next step for this, I believe, should be terraforming. While I do see the berry farm like as is, I want to make sure that it looks good. So yeah, I have a decent amount of ideas, but I'm not sure as to what I want to do for the farm. So for the first thing, I was thinking of getting some trapdoors. For sure, and fences, because fences always do look quite great, and you can never have too much of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna place some trapdoors over here. Oh, not like that. how do I place this? Nope. Should it be like this? Yeah, there you go. Basically to enclose all of our berries. Yeah, there you go. Like that. And on top of that, maybe... Oh, oops. Nope. Sorry, not on top of it. I was thinking to the side of it, maybe fences. Oops. To give it some kind of a boundary, basically, is what I want to do, and keep the corners kind of open, so it signifies something, I guess. Is that it though? I'm not too sure, but at least in this episode we got our berry farm started, so we have a renewable food source for the most part. I can harvest the berries like at the most, like any time I need them. And yeah, terraforming, as I said before, terraform is something that I struggle quite a bit with. So, and detailing, to be honest, I think we should call it detailing. So I was thinking putting up slabs over here. Yeah, I think that looks good. I was thinking, you know, how you guys probably have seen how grapes look, right? But since these berries do not grow too high, I was thinking like maybe enclosing them like to signify a grape farm, maybe. I don't know. It looks kind of cramped at this moment, so maybe I'm overshooting that. Yeah, I think one layer is more than good enough for the moment. Yeah, this looks much better. So yeah, and we can harvest them rather easier as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, so next I'm gonna be terraforming this. Give it sort of a overgrown look. I don't know why, but I do love the overgrown look. Oops, I did forget that I left all my extra leaves here. So take that. Just gonna have it like spilling out like that. And yeah. What more can I do to this to make it prettier? So I was thinking maybe some lanterns on. I do need to make myself my first lantern. For I need some iron nuggets, and which I'm pretty sure I have an abundance of them. Yep, there we go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more iron nugget. Yikes. Yeet. And boom, something like that. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, creeper, please don't come over here. I mean, I keep confusing them with calling them creepers. These zombies, aren't they? Oh gosh. I need to be careful because I do. Oof. Oh no. I keep forgetting that I do not have any armor, and I need to be more careful. So yeah, actually this was one of my plans. I was planning to, you know, plant some berry trees over here, give it kind of, you know, a look. 3 of them, because this is a really great decorating item as well, in my opinion. It looks kind of wild and, you know, yeah, sweet berries, great renewable food source. Yikes. Yeah, sorry Mr. Chicken, I need other forms of nutrition as well. And we're back. I did a bit of landscaping and decided to make myself a pathway down there to the berry farm. I gave it kind of a worn down look with the stone brick and a bunch of you know, exposed dirt, but I think it kind of looks good. I definitely need to shape up this area, give it more definition, because I still think this looks a bit more, you know, bland in terms of looks, but I'm starting to like the look of it. One thing I ran across was that I cannot farm berries from here because I cannot see the berry farm. So a solution for that without, you know, taking damage was to go across this river pond thingy, water source, and pull out the berries from the back. I mean, for the most part, I hope you guys won't be around too much to see it, but yeah. So I think a bit more leaves, you know, a bushy, overgrown kind of feel. Yeah, I think that looks much better. Put some lanterns and some flowers along this pathway. Give it a bit more definition. Some lilacs. That there, over there. Flower going in the middle. Yeah, this is starting to look much more of a completed look, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with our progress for today. So, quick recap of what we did. I basically started off by giving everyone a rundown of what happened in the missing episodes, and we built ourselves a renewable food source, which is a berry farm, and did some landscaping on our general vicinity, and I'm pretty happy with what we have done so far. So I think I'm gonna call this episode a quit, as the sun goes down along with me. And if you guys are new to this to my series, and please, you know, feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna be pumping out more and more of these videos in the future at a constant pace. So I hope you guys are gonna tune in and, you know, enjoy and help me build like my YouTube show, let's play show. And my end goal is always to, you know, help entertain at least one of you guys. If I can make someone, you know, happy with the content I make, I am more than happy. I have done my job basically. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and with that zombie, I'm going to go to sleep. And yeah, so hope you guys, oof, zombie. Yikes. That took way too long to complete. I need myself more armor. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and it's been Shane. I still do not have an outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace.